Hey there, yoga teachers. It's Patty, lead assistant trainer for the Yoga Goddess Academy. And here we are for your personal practice about a 20-minute shoulder mobility, strength, a little bit of self-love flow. If you have a strap, just like in the 60-minute class, you'll want a strap for this one. So if you're ready to begin, come onto your mat in Sukhasana. So draw your feet in towards your seat, move the flesh away from your sitting bones. Really today tune in with that pelvic tilt. Make sure you're not rounding. We really want to be aware of where our shoulders are, our chest open up in space, shoulders dropped back and down away from your ears. Once you've got that neutral pelvis slightly engaged in your core, roll your shoulders up, back, and down again. And do it one more time. Just up towards your ears, back and down, chin parallel to the ground. And right away, we're going to bring in the Ganesh Mudra. So draw your hands in at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Rotate your hands so that your fingertips point towards your wrists, and then just start to separate them, curling your fingers in and gripping. Kind of like a Christmas caroler. It's how I can imagine this mudra. Bring that to heart center. And gently close your eyes if they aren't already. Take a cleansing breath or two in through your nose, out through your mouth. And no pulling, no pressure right now with this mudra, just nice and a passive grip. The Ganesh Mudra, the lovely Ganesh, the breaker of obstacles, opener of doors. None of those are possible, though, without having confidence. And this mudra brings in confidence. Your shoulders are back, your chest is open. Also helps release tension, maybe removes some stress. And even lifts your spirits just a little bit. So as you settle in, maybe just have a slight smile to go along with this confident stance that you have right now, this confident seated position. No greater gift of self-love than to be confident in yourself. If at any time you want to switch the grip of the mudra or dissolve it, give your hands a break, go ahead. And then gently dissolve the mudra, lower your head, blink your eyes open, give yourself just a moment here, and then lift your head back up. Stretch your legs straight out in front of you, give them just a little bit of a shake, and then draw them back in the opposite position. Grab your strap. Holding your strap in both hands, bring your arms out wide like a wide V. We're not straight out here trying to Superman it, so nice wide V. Now this is where I need you to really listen to your body and not your ego. We're going to be taking our arms, bringing them up, and then all the way back down, but that movement, that mobility is not possible in all bodies, in all shoulder blades. So if you get to the top and it says stop, stop. If you hear crunching, popping, stop. Just stay up here at the top, energetically pull your arms in opposite direction, and then come back down to your lap. All right, so exhale, ground down into those sitting bones. Inhale, start to lift your arms up overhead. Now exhale, if you have the mobility, if nothing is popping, start to draw your hands back down along your back, bringing the strap to your hips, and then inhaling up and back around on the exhale. Move through here, and again, if you just stop at the top, just energetically pulling your arms in opposite direction, still getting a nice stretch in the shoulder. It is okay if you are not going all the way around. Do not injure yourself for the sake of the ego talking to you. One more time, all the way either to the top or all the way around. And when you've finished, go ahead, release your strap, put it off to the side, and come onto your hands and knees. Fingertips spread wide, wrists directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips. On your exhale, ground down into your knuckles. Inhale, draw your chest forward, shoulders back, gaze out in front of you, cow. Exhale, round your back, curl your tailbone under. Really think about arching through those shoulder blades. Inhale, tipping your tailbone up, gazing straight out in front of you, not up at the ceiling. Exhale, round, bringing your gaze to your toes. Inhale to your cow pose. Draw your shoulders back. Exhale, round, really arching through your shoulders. Flow through one more here. Once you finish your cat, come back to your neutral tabletop position. And then curl your toes. Walk your knees back a couple of inches. And bring yourself into your downward dog. Let's give a minute here to just warm up the back of the legs. So maybe pedal out your feet as you're grounding into your knuckles, wrapping your shoulders. Just warming up your hamstrings here, lifting one heel, then the other. And then once you're ready to settle into stillness, your heels probably won't touch the ground. It is early. We haven't really done much to warm up the legs. It is okay. On your inhale, sweep your right leg straight up behind you. Exhale, round your back, draw your knee in, plant your foot in between your hand, trying as hard as you can not to lift up the palm of your hand, really arching to get there. Spin your back heel down, lining up your heel with the arch of the back foot, and windmill your arms up and open, warrior two. I am not mirroring you right now. Your right leg should be in front. Because right leg is in front, we're going to move right into our Garudasana arms. So the left hand is going to come over top of the right, wrap up into Garudasana, eagle arms. If this is too much, you can just have the back of the palms to touch, or just bring your hands to your shoulder blades, or even that Ganesh Mudra. Breathing here, front knee on top of your ankle still, opening up your back hip, keeping your knee tracking with your toes. On your inhale, start to lengthen your spine. Exhale, start to tip up and back, reversing your warrior with your arms in this Garudasana bind. Start to unwind, coming back through warrior two. And then windmill your hands down, step back to your down dog. Take a moment here, breathe. On your inhale, lift your left leg straight up and back. Exhale, really round your belly, plant your foot in between your hand. I don't know why I want to keep calling my foot my hand. Spin your back heel down so your front heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. Windmill your arms up and open. Left knee is in front, arms out to a T. Knee on top of your ankle, knee points with that toe. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Pull energetically in opposite directions before we wrap up into our Garudasana arms. Left leg in front, right arm comes over on top. Wrap around. Grab opposite shoulders, whatever feels good for your body. Pulling your shoulder blades apart. Elbows pull straight out in front of you. Gaze out past your arms. On your inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, start to tip up and back, reversing your warrior. Exhale, come back through your warrior two, and then go ahead, windmill your hands down to either side of your front foot. Step back to downward dog. Take a moment here, walk it out. Maybe take a cleansing breath. But we're going to keep moving right along. So inhale, lift your right leg straight up to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee into your nose, round your back, step your foot down. Rising up to a Crescent Warrior, you're on the ball of your back foot. Maybe bend your knee just to check in with your pelvis and re-straighten your leg. Right knee is in front, directly on top of your ankle, not past. Bringing the arms right back into Garudasana arms. So if you go out to a T, left arm goes over top of your right. Pulling your elbows straight out in front of you, broadening your shoulder blades in the back. From here, let's have a little bit of fun. Bring all the weight into your front right foot. When you are ready, launch off your back foot and come straight in to your eagle, sending your hips back. Breathing. Now, if side crow is part of your practice and you are familiar with it, I challenge you, encourage you to play a little bit, to try your side crow with eagle legs. Briefly touched on it in the 60-minute practice. So rotate over to the left. However, you can gracefully squat your way down to the ground. Plant your hands, all of your weight onto your right arm. Wrap your legs up. Eagle legs. Coming back through your eagle, however you gracefully can. There's nothing overly graceful about that. Step back to your crescent lunge. Arms can reach overhead, smiling. And then bring your hands down to either side of your front foot. Maybe move into a half splits just to give your legs a little bit of fun, a little bit of separation after being wrapped up. And then plant your lifted foot. Step back to your down dog. Maybe take a cleansing breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And on your next inhale, lift your left leg straight up behind you. Exhale, round your back. Bring your foot in between your hands. Rise up, Crescent Warrior. Left knee is in front. Check in with your pelvis. Make sure it is neutral. Straighten your back leg. Whew. You're on the ball of your back foot. Arms out to a T. Right arm crosses over the left. Wrap them up. If this doesn't feel good, just grab your shoulder blades. Move into Ganesh. Go to where your body is comfortable, not to where you think you should go. All right, let's challenge ourselves here though. It's okay to challenge yourself. It's not okay to hurt yourself. Bring all the weight into your front left foot and start to launch off your back foot, coming right into your eagle. Sending your hips back. Drawing your elbows away from your chest. Finding a drishti, finding a gazing point. And again, if it's part of your practice, if side crow is part of your practice, start to rotate over top of your right leg. Hands down to your mat, fingertips spread wide. All of your weight onto your left arm. Wrapping up your feet. However you gracefully can. Come out of that pose, and when you are ready to unwind, float back in to your Crescent Warrior. Arms reach overhead. Again, smile maybe a little. And then hinge, maybe come into a standing splits. Maybe play with your balance. And then come back to your down dog. Right away, come down to your knees. Walk your arms out in front of you, right back into puppy pose. Hips stay right above your knees, drawing your chest, maybe your forehead, maybe your chin down towards the mat. And then start to walk back up, coming right into your Sukhasana. Drawing your feet in towards your seat, moving anything out of the way. Neutral pelvis. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Again, one more time, up towards your ears, back, away, and down. And then again, bring in the Ganesh Mudra. Not pulling like we did in the 60-minute practice, just a gentle grip here. Gently close your eyes. Take a cleansing breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And notice. Notice where your shoulders are in space. Notice how your chest is open. And now notice how you feel. Notice how you feel compared to how you started this practice. Notice your breath as it starts to slow down. And notice if anything happened to bubble up during that short practice. Our shoulders do carry so much stress and tension. Sometimes when we start moving them in new directions, you might release something you've been holding on to. Dissolve your mudra and bring in your Anjali Mudra, hands to heart center. Gently bow your head, maybe bringing your hands up to your third eye. The light and energy that's within me surrounds me, connects us all together, honors and recognizes the light and energy that's within you and around you. Thank you for doing something so good just for you, just for your body, for your shoulders to release tension and stress and to add a little bit of strength. When you are ready, gently drop your hands to your lap. Relax your shoulders. With your head still dropped, gently blink your eyes open. And when you are ready to come back into your day, into the room, bring your head back up.